Hello everybody and welcome back to the Rome, Caesar, and Gaul campaign, and we are ready to dominate. Let's quickly review because we left off last video with this. There you have it. This is what they have, and as you can see, it's going to be 4,600 versus almost 3,000. It's going to be a rough battle. We do have the advantage for units, however Rome must dine on blood, and we shall kill them all. They have some interesting advantages, I must say. If we get lucky, they'll come at us in waves because they attacked us. We do have some interesting issues with... Holy crap, I can't see anything. It's so foggy, of course. And we have a bit of high land, however, if we have no line of sight, what does it matter? Let's set this up here. This up here. Oh, go away, Steam overlay. We no like you at the moment, you meanie head, you. Alrighty, and what about the rest of you guys? Let's see here. We'll grab you too. We'll set you up. Oh, about there. We'll throw skirmishers back here behind this. And we got this light horse here. I'm actually going to go ahead and keep him up front here for line of sight. Let's give you poison round. Let's give you explosion. Let's go ahead and give you use the whip. You quick reload. Start the battle. We do have the cheater mode on of 40 minutes, and I do support that. I've had way too many battles where the computer just kind of sets, and that is just not fun. And to be quite personally honest, if the battle lasts longer than 40 minutes because they're setting, I want it to be done. Whether it's in my favor or not, it needs to be done. And as you can see, they're moving a little bit. Let's see here, is this everything? Legatus. Okay, what can we do? Let's start off this way, and let's take you three and draw out a line here. Since we're waiting, let's go ahead and 2 times it. They will also have reinforcements from somewhere. Let's do this. And just until we learn where their reinforcements are going to be coming in from, we'll do this. You boys, do here, here. Let's kind of Pac-Man you. And the rest of the 4 of you can kind of just sit here and chill. Now we have a nice little barrier built up for our siege equipment that is going to be hopefully decimating anybody who approaches. Is there anything I can improve upon? Well, I guess I could kind of tuck you back here just a little bit. And this general, he is going to be doing his thing very soon. What about you though? Let's see here. Now they kind of walk away. Now I'm a little bit confused. Well, let's 3 times it. I would hope that they would not just run off on the other side of the map and the game would be a draw or it'd be forfeit because of time, but it does not suit me to have them attack me and then I have to run all over the map and kill them, which is my biggest complaint, I gotta say, is that I've been very fortunate since the launch of the game not to have, you know, terrible, horrible game-breaking bugs. I've been very fortunate to not have, you know, a lot of the horror stories that people have said with 10 FPS or 5 FPS or no FPS or whatever the case may be. That has just simply not happened for me. But one thing that has been annoying, and you can look through my videos, I've had some funny videos where people have floated or they've climbed a wall and imploded, or you know, any number of things really. But my biggest complaint is they would kind of just go off to an arbitrary point and stand. And they would just sit there and they wouldn't do anything, no matter what happened. Oh, I guess actually I kind of do need you for line of sight for the ballistas. Yikes. My fault. Alright. Let's get about... Alright, that gives me a little bit of line of sight back. We can see the... Oh crap, they're approaching. Let's run back. And of course, as we get closer, we will have to turn off auto fire and do it ourselves. I think we're probably good enough at the moment. Let's we're not going to bother taking shots ourselves because they're running up on us. Potentially could be very bad. Let's go ahead and get you guys there. And you, sir. Skirmishers, no. That just reminds me. No skirmish mode. This is an all or nothing campaign. If you rout, you die. Let's see. Let's focus somebody in the back. And oh, I don't know. Maybe one more shot. Maybe two. That was pretty good. Let's take you off poison round and just have standard. At the moment, I hear lots of for arrows. Let's have you run backwards. You too. The men are wavering. Who? Oh crap. Okay. Let's see here. Legionaries. Who, alright, I can't keep track of what you're shooting at. Oh boy, who? Oh, the bows. I see. I see. Let's see here real quick. So, what about you boys? You cannot stand up to spear levy. How about you go over here and help your brethren? What do we have here? For the moment, we're good. Let's go ahead and have you blob forward. Oh. Alright. Let's have you give a couple quick shots to this. That line right there. We're going to have to start focusing some attack here. Whoa, this is a lot. We need to... Alright. No more firing at will or otherwise. Oh boy. Let's run you back here. I'll try to figure out how to best utilize you, but for the moment, this is a bit rough. Let's go ahead and see here. Alrighty, our right flank is pretty scary. This is a bit rough. Let's see here. You come over and help your brother over here. What about the left flank? Can we remove the left flank? The left flank. Let's have you cave into that. Alright, no time to chase routing units. Alright, you're routing. Push forward. Proud Romans all. You know it. Right flank still has some issues. Where are you? You're running off. Everybody's running off so quickly. Can't keep track of everything. I can't keep track. Everybody just all of a sudden decided to rout. What? Germanic youths. Let's see here. Oh, wait. Whoa. That is spear levy. Let's not run after them. However, let's go ahead and hit them in the back. What about over here? The fog. The fog! Seems like this unit hasn't routed yet. Oh, everybody routed. Alright, let's see. Can we get you a little bit of experience real quickly here? Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot, just a little bit. So that was pretty painful. That was a very massive attack on their part. Do I see anything else routing at the moment that I could probably catch? Nah, they'll make it to the end before I can get there. Alright, decisive victory. Yeah. I don't know how decisive that was, but there you have it. Looks like that is big casualties. We probably took out a lot of theirs. Let's see here. We lost nothing. Even the plebes live. Yay, plebes. They took some damage, but not as devastating as I would like. Let's, what do they have remaining? 22, 29. We'll have to see about that. We will have to see. Because we'll have to hit that to get up there anyways. They can because they think they can. Da 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 da. Monies. Alright. Objective issue. Control 15 settlements. We will work on that. Quartermaster report. Alrighty. Well, what is your story? You need 2 more. Where on earth are we going to send you? We will decide that here in a moment. Before we forget, what is your story? You're down to 9. I have 11. I will upgrade you, sir. With zeal. Yes, yes. I must say that is pretty awful. What about... Well, you might just be a defensive army. You're pretty expensive. Let's disband you. And let's go ahead and spend some of our money to get some levy freemen. They're not magical. We're not making a lot of money per turn, but at the moment it is a bit of what it is. So these are all good options. That provides 6 food. I don't need the food at the moment. However, yeah, let's get a shipwright. Let's see, can I spend any goodies here? Let's go ahead and expand you. What do we need here? Well, we need economical stuff first and foremost. Let's go ahead and get a public forum. That will help just a little bit. And of course we'll go ahead and we'll upgrade you. And of course we are basically out of money. Let's go ahead and give you a legionnaire, and we may take that away from you here in a second depending on what the story here is. You are 20 out of 20. I can improve you no further. We are probably, I would assume, yep, we are at war with them. Is that the way that we want to go? Well, I would prefer to have you some defense before I left the area. We will probably be taking that legionnaire back. 3 turns. Well, you know, there's some logic to charging forward, and there's some logic to holding back. Let's take away. Let's take away the shipwright for the moment. Not that that is a popular choice for me, but let's see. Roricon, can we get legionnaires? Yes. And that is what we go for, the Field of Mars. So 2 turns. We shall remain here for 2 turns. Not that I'm particularly happy about that, but it does give us a little bit of recruitment there. I'm kind of a bit sad about not being able to recruit anything there. And Legionnaire. So we'll be able to move him out. Where in the world should we move him to? Well, let's see here real quick. We are neutral with them. We could move him up to the north. Let's see. Can we trade with anybody? No, no trade. No trade. All right. This is the Adi. I'm sure that was horribly butchering. Vesentio is the Swabian. We're at war with the Swabians. So what we're going to do, as soon as this is done, we will go. Oh, that is a long way to march. Not sure how happy I am with that. What am the Adu, the Aloe? How are our relationships? The Aloe is yellow, and the Vasanti client state. So we do have a bit of a buffer. Massalia yellow. Okay, so we need to recruit those units anyhow. Let's go ahead and get the turn flipping. See what happens. Enemy wounded, yeah. Increase in rank for the veteran. Motivated populace, quartermaster report. Unhappy populace. No. It's improving. Another turn here. Let's go ahead and level up this veteran. Yeah, I really want to pump up the campaign movement because I believe we will kill. Wipe them out. That is kind of an auto-resolve. Do I really want to do that? No. 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 Well, that does cost me 10% of my force. Can I do better? They have no missile. I might be able to do better. Let's fight it. Let's fight it. 10% of all of my units together would not be a lot. Ooh, it's foresty. I'm not going to be able to use my siege. Oh well. The 10% would not have been a lot, but it is 10%. Is the fall going to get better? Yeah, I gambled and I won. Alrighty. Well, this is woody. This is woody. Your only hope is back here, and that's not much of a hope. Very sorry. Looks like you gentlemen are going to be collecting a paycheck for sitting around. And you boys will, of course, take the 4. And you gentlemen will take the back. We'll put you over here. General, you'll go over here. Start the battle. Let's take all of you boys. Over there. Oh, they're going to come to me? How sweet. Since they're going to come to me, I mean, quick reload. We'll go ahead and we'll give you the whip. And let's see, you're back here behind me. Let's go ahead and put you right here. Yeah, I guess they're going to come to me. Might as well just wait. It's only the polite thing to do. We'll see if we can get... You know, I don't know if we're going to be able to get any line of sight. This is terrible. So many foresty woody forests. And actually, I probably shouldn't have it on 2 times. That would be bad. Allow us to go seek them out, sir. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, Onager and such are ready to throw a few shots. Let's give you explosive round, and let's make sure you live. Take a few more steps. Let's see, are you... Yeah, you're getting some shots off. Getting some shots off. I'm suffering a little bit of damage. It's not what dreams are made of. Let's go ahead and play that for a second on normal speed. And probably one more good shot. You, sir, are done.
By your command.
And you may be able to get another shot in if you throw very quickly. Okay, you're done.
Yes, Commander.
Stop. Alright. Romans, ready for duty. Lob forward. Get out there, get fighting, and we will fix you. Let's see here. Let's put you over here. Plebes. Run over. What's the story of the lovely lady? Do, do, do. Kill that, please. Actually, let's run up here. The enemy general is dead. Romans, ready for duty. Go plebes, go plebes, go plebes. Whoa, what'd you do that for? I said engage that group. I said engage that group. Alright, let's fix your... Oh. Brave Romans to a man. Mr. Legatus. Our general is under attack. Well, that's no good. We'll have to be careful. Oh, you know what? Stop. Let's watch a second or three of action here as we run into the trees. I think we're kind of stuck a little bit. A little bit of a cluster. I'm pretty sure that guy just stabbed a plant. Not really sure. It's a bit of a cluster. We'll 3 times it for about 10 seconds, see what we can accomplish here. With all the brush and the trees, our cav is a bit slower, so... Alright, quit battle. Did we do better than the computer? Slightly. We lost 278. We would have lost about 12%, would have been over 294. So we saved just a little bit. Kill him, of course. Kill. Increase in rank. I would love to chase after you, but I need to make sure I can get back here to protect this settlement. That is the whole point of this escapade. Alrighty. Well, there is no march for us. Okay, so we are ready to basically flip the turn unless I can spend that 936 anywhere. We prepare to hit up here next time because we're going to stop the video here. This army is going to go out and it's going to go up here and it's going to help wipe them out. Let's take a quick peek at this because we're working through the chapters. There's only a military victory. We need 28 settlements. We currently have 9. We need 80 units. We currently have 54. We need Narbonensis. So Tolosa. Am I missing Narbonensis? I don't see Narbonensis, so we'll come back to that. Gergova, which is these are provinces. That is why. Okay, so we need the provinces. I understand now. So that's a little bit to the southwest. That is directly to the west. A little bit to the north, and a little bit out there. So actually, we're kind of being counterproductive going north at the moment. But they declared war on us first, so we'll land grab just a little bit here. Once we conquered this, we'll try to repair the relationships with them so we can focus over here. So either way, thank you all very much for watching. Have an amazing day. Thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.